Hello,
Good
everyone.
morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our live stream, our planning session. It started one on one, but now it's like two on everyone. So, welcome. Thank you guys for joining us. Get started by introducing yourself in the comments box. My name is Georgiana, and this is the marvelous Miss Milagros.
Thursdays with Georgiana. We're here.
Yeah, oh my gosh, this week has been so jam packed. How has it been for you, Millie?
Yes, it's been overwhelming. And, the more we get involved into the work from home things, we add more tasks to our day. So I
Yep.
think that has a lot to do with the
It's so funny
overwhelming
you say that.
part.
Just this morning, I said to my mom, I have a stack of papers on my floor, and I hate it. It just gives me anxiety to see it. But it's, in the past when we used to go out and do field events and collect those little drawing forms with people's contact information, it's the information that I have some of those left over that I need to enter into the computer. And I said, now that we're quarantined, I'm going to have more time at home. I'm going to be able to get to it. And the pile is just sitting here. And I said, you know what? Today I need to figure out how to get it into the computer and get it off my floor.
Yes, it's not easy, but you know what? What we're gonna talk about today is something that's gonna help you organize your business, stay motivated, and we're both gonna share our take on those three things that we picked. Just three. Ooh, you're funny.
It makes it easy to remember.
Yes, but we have our own way of describing it for you, but it's just three things that are going to be easy to follow. It's going to get your business to the next level. We have tried those three things. We go by those three things, so I know it's going to make a difference on your success.
I'm
So,
glad we kept it down to three so that's easy to follow. So you want to start with product? All right, let's see what you got for us today.
well, I have my hair down and I haven't done anything to it.
Mhm.
You know that I usually blow
It
dry
looks
it
so
and
good, so healthy.
so healthy. My gosh, I am totally in love with our hair products. They are amazing. Look at my hair, how long it is, how much
I
of it.
remember you were telling me like the last time not the last time we spoke, but a couple when we first started this whole thing, you were saying that you didn't do your regular treatment, but it still looked amazing. Like
Mhm.
you were still keeping up your treatments. So
Yes.
no salon, but still getting that salon quality hair.
At home.
Yes.
This one and this one are my two favorite ones because they are serums, they're treatments. Thank you so much, Georgiana, for pulling them out. They're available on Avon now for purchase, so you can demo it and you can show your customers. I'm going to show you how I use these. I have been using it for a week already. And this one is so easy to apply.
I'm gonna zoom in so that they can see what you're showing them because I thought that was so cool.
Thank you. This one here is like a sponge. So you open it like that. Okay, make sure you shake it. And then all you do is put it on your scalp.
Mm.
And you can actually do this several times a day, twice a day. I do it twice a day when I remember, since we're at home, so we have more time to do our own maintenance. So you leave it in. This one you leave in, close it, okay? And this one is called the massaging tonic. So right here, it's on sale for $39. I think you get a lot of usage. So make sure you massage your scalp and I can, I mean, it smells like, it doesn't have like it doesn't have a bad smell, but I have used other products that contain biotin, and it smells like those products. It has another technology, the microbiome
Oh,
technology.
that's the hot word.
Yes. What can you tell me about this technology?
When it comes to technology, everybody's like, Georgie?
Yeah.
Well,
Elaborate.
well, microbiome, I think, has become a really popular word lately because I think it comes from our knowledge, our increased knowledge of how our skin works. And I'm glad that we're moving in this direction. You know, first we're moving in the direction of natural products that was trending, holistic healthy products, because in the past we used to use, like, if you look at the stuff we used to use in our hair, we didn't care how bad the chemicals were. We used some crazy stuff on our skin, and our skin started to see the results. And you know, with 2020 hindsight coming in, you know, 20, 30, 40 years later, a lot of these products, we're now going back and we're looking at how bad it was for our skin, how much it was damaging our skin. People who are using those products when they were younger are now older, and they're starting to see, you know, really serious health concerns in some cases for some of these products. I've heard some really scary stories. So with the microbiome, it's basically like the top layer of your skin. Your skin is like, when we look at it, we see something solid, but it has its own ecology. They're, you know, mini creatures that are microscopic that are living on the surface of your skin. It sounds bad, like, oh my gosh, there's stuff living on my skin, but it's healthy things that live there. So your skin, it has its own life, and you want to keep that intact because it's there to protect you. You don't want to use harsh chemicals and treatments to strip that away. And for a long time, we did that in our scalp. We use, you know, we talk about sulfates and phthalates, stuff that really stripped off that top layer of our scalp because we thought that's how we got clean. But we realized that you can clean without stripping away the stuff that's supposed to be there already. So when we talk about microbiome, we're talking about keeping that ecology, that those little creatures, your skin cells, all the stuff that your skin creates to protect itself intact.
Wow. Amazing explanation. See, I read it a few times and I didn't understand it.
I
So
got you.
I see. Thank you so much. And Nita, hi Nita. She's
Nita, hey girl. I'm waiting like you're far away because whenever I see Nita, I'm like, my girl from the Bronx.
yes,
Hey.
love Nita. And this one is a Dr. Groot.
Yeah.
This one is the massaging tonic. Look at that. Yes, it's all there.
Power
I
probiotics.
read it, but it sounds better when you say it.
Yeah, like some of the words, they sound that, you know, they're big, like technique, they're like buzzwords. We throw them
Mhm.
around, but at the end of the day, it's really just keeping the health of your skin intact. So no
Mhm.
sulfates, no parabens, no silicones. And I've been finding, like, do you remember a few months ago, not a few months ago, a few years ago, there was a push towards eating more probiotics to keep your gut health in check. So we
Mhm.
were really just starting to understand the process of keeping the good stuff that our body produces to protect itself intact. And now you're starting to see that in skincare and in hair care. So I
Mhm.
love that Dr. Groot is doing this and that we are offering it now in our shops.
Oh my gosh. You know, I just don't, I mean, I can't stop. I don't know what to say, but I can buy all the products that we have. It's like we need them. Who
Yep.
doesn't need all these products?
Yeah. Because it's stuff that's healthy and good for you. So it's like, you know, when you open your pantry, you have your veggies because they do one thing, that your purple greens, your green greens, your oranges for your beta carotene. Every product does something different. So I feel like we're starting to build up like our hair and skincare pantry. So you get that mix. Just this morning we were talking about the silk. I know you love
Yeah.
Dr. Drew. I love the silk. And Propolis, Elasti, you know, it's a lot of different products. They each do something different.
Yes, I know. And I have noticed your hair also so much volume and health. I love it. I haven't tried it silk again. I know that I'm a Propolythera and the chi oil.
I use the tea.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try the silk. Your
I'm
hair looks
telling you,
amazing. Yeah,
game changer.
and it smells so good too, right?
I
Look at
just
your face. Can I go grab some silk?
to be honest, sometimes I'm sitting and I'm like, I'm gonna go put some silk in my like midday, 12 o'clock. I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna go add some more.
I love that.
So
So
tell me about this new product.
my number two that I want to share, this one is a serum treatment. It's also the microbiome. Did I say it right?
Yep.
Good. This one here, I love. Now that's a shampoo.
Oh, wrong one.
But yeah, I didn't get the shampoo because I like my Chi and my Propolythera
Is it
shampoo.
this one? The
Yeah.
fortifying shampoo?
Yes. Thank you,
You
Georgiana.
got it.
And this one, this is how you use it, okay? This is how I use it. So I wash my hair. I use my Chi essentials or Propolythera. I actually mix them up.
Me
Then,
too.
yeah, I love it. I think that the effect of both of them, it's a total 100% beauty. Then I rinse off my hair from the shampoo, and then this is so easy to use. I'm not gonna open it, but I'm gonna keep it closed. But you open it, and you just go like this to your hair in the shower while you're in the shower, okay? And massage your hair again. You massage your hair, and I apply conditioner on top of it. So this one, after shampooing, this one, then massage, then condition, and massage your hair. And then just do your shower routine like you do that, like you do it, so
Mhm.
that you can give it time to soak into your scalp and just rinse it off.
Mm. I like that. To be honest with you, I saw it and I was like, okay, I'm kind of happy with my silk and my Propolythera and my Chi. And when I first read the description, we're still doing training and learning about it. I was like, okay, so it's for a healthier scalp. And then I was just like, okay, my scalp is fine. I don't have any scalp problems, no big deal. But then when I started to continue to read and research about it, I said, okay, your hair grows out of your scalp. So if your scalp is healthy, that helps create a healthy environment for your hair. And we all want healthy hair. But I think in the past, we tend to approach the problem, like instead of attacking the root of the problem, we attack the what's the word I'm looking for?
Preventive.
Yeah, we want to be preventive. We want to take those preventive steps. So I think I'm gonna take a second look in the same way that you're like, I'm gonna go back and try the silk. I'm kicking myself for not ordering this at conference, but I think I'm gonna go back and try.
It was at a good deal. They had conference. They had like four. The four I ordered the four.
I'm kicking myself.
It was like how much? Like $80 or something.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
Mhm. Yeah, I can't wait.
But yeah, I'm gonna take another look at it because I have seen the results. Like every time a product comes out, I'm like, I don't need any more stuff. And then I try it and I'm like, this is what I've been waiting for in my life.
I thought I was the only one.
No. And so I do love that the products are catering to needs that we didn't even know we had. Donna says she loves the Propolythera shampoo. She can't wait to try this.
You'll love it. We all need healthier hair with more volume and not, falling off. Yeah.
Well, that was what I read. I was like, okay, it's for thinning hair. My hair is thin, but it's not thinning. I was like, I don't need it. But after I read
Keep living.
directions, huh?
Keep living.
I'm not there yet. Give me another few years. So,
Hey,
like you said, taking those preventative measures now. You always say to me that, good morning, Myra. Thank you for joining us.
Mara.
You always say, and you're not the first. A lot of my friends are older, and they're always like, Georgie, start taking the steps now so that when you're my age, you don't have to worry about those things. And, you are right. I've been eating my calcium, so, to combat osteoporosis, but it's something that I don't think about at my age. And like with anti-aging, before you have wrinkles, you don't really think about it until you have them. But again, that's already like the problem's already started. It's better to take preventative measures. So I've been using Anew since I was, first started Avon, 16 or so. So I'm gonna keep. Oh, Millie, did we lose you?
My
No, you're back.
internet,
Okay,
it's, let me see, it's like the,
skipping.
yes, okay, I'm back.
So yeah, so all of these products, good stuff. I'm excited about them, and I'm glad that you guys, if anyone else has shared, tried this product, now I gotta go buy it. So I'm gonna put it in my next campaign so I could try it. If you've tried this and you're liking it as well, be sure to share your results so that we can see and so that other people can see. I don't think we share enough. Like we find products and we love it and we kind of just like keep it to ourselves. It's like, okay, this is my new favorite product, but show it, share it because you love it. So
You had a great product review of color yesterday, and the setting spray, which I loved.
thank you. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I'm doing live streams every night at 8. I'm talking about products, that how to use it, how to get the most out of it, sharing different ideas where it's, light and fun. It's a place where you guys can ask questions, where we could communicate with each other, and you can kind of get to know some of the products in real life situations. Because like Millie said, sometimes you're reading this stuff and it doesn't really click until you either try it for yourself or hear somebody else's review. So feel free to join me in those every night, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
It's like a happy hour. It starts
Yes. I said to everyone, I was like, go grab yourself a snack, get a little drink, sit and talk with me. It's very much a dialogue. It's, us just talking and hanging out because especially in this season, we don't have that. And I realized how much I missed it. Like after conference, I realized how much I miss just like communicating with other people.
And you know what I love, that you give me so many ideas. I know that I'm like cut and dry, take a picture, post it, but it really doesn't take a lot more than just prepare a setup. You had a beautiful setup. I can watch you forever putting on your makeup. Total, I'm telling you, makeup is not my forte, but I'm starting to see that it's really not that difficult to put makeup on.
Yeah. Yeah. And I realized that too when I first started wearing makeup. You watch these videos, and I fell into the trap too. These Instagram and YouTube videos where it's sometimes 10 times more complicated than it has to be. So I try to do a little bit of both. I do my 15-minute makeups, and then sometimes I'll do videos for like full glam. But at the core of it, I would say just try the products. And I think everyone has to be aware that how, Instagram Sally uses a product doesn't have to be the way that you use it. Like with the serums, I don't use a full pump. I use a half or a quarter pump. And sometimes people are like, I use this product, but it's too heavy for me. So use less. It's not complicated. Sometimes you're just so trapped in this mindset. You forget that it's makeup, it's skincare, it's flexible. Use it, try it, experiment with it, have fun with it.
Yeah, I agree. So now let's go to our next topic.
Yes.
Are you ready, everyone?
Get your notepads and papers out, guys, because these are our like, when Millie said these, I was like, yes, 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 yes. And she was like, what are your different ones? And I was like, no, mine are the same.
Really?
I like those. We live by this.
Yeah, so we're going to share our take on these 3 things that we picked, that we thought it was valuable for our business. And as you know, we're both mentors of a team. We have different types of team members with different ways of having their everyday. So I always try to, when I'm mentoring, I always try to mentor with like a general um, concept that everyone is able to use. So, I started thinking, what has made a difference for my business, and what would I share with the new representative coming in that is impacting to her business. So, we both, Georgiana has a different leadership concept, different leadership, how would you say, style.
Yeah.
I have a different leadership style. Nita has a different leadership style. Donna, Myra, everyone who say hello, I'm mentioning your names. So I would like for you to look at your leadership style and how you can incorporate these three things. So I'm going to talk about the three things real fast and with a word after that I think is significant. And then Georgiana is going to add, what she would, mention and how she would work these three activities into a new person or establish, representative. So let's get started. I even posted it on my wall. The first one is goals. So goals, so goals keep you motivated, right? When you set goals, whether they are monetary goals or business goals, goals keep you motivated. The next one is schedule. When you follow a schedule, you are consistent. So the schedule keeps you consistent. Now, the third one is training. So training builds confidence. When you train, you learn the business, it builds your confidence. So goals, motivation, which we all need, scheduling, following a calendar, consistency, and training. You must train in your industry. You must attend trainings, and there's so many. So that's my take on those three simple things. What do you think?
For those of us who write, can you run through the three main topics and then the words that relate to them one more time?
So, the number one is goals. Goals keep you motivated. Goals, motivation. Number two, schedule. Scheduling your day, knowing exactly where you're going to be, builds consistency, right? And then the third one is training. Training builds confidence. Isn't that easy?
I love it. I love it. I think we can all write it down on post-it notes and keep it somewhere. But what I love, like when you said these, I was just like, yeah, no brainer. All of it makes sense. And like you said, even though we all have different ways of doing stuff, like the actual things that we do, these are something that I think we can use to kind of keep ourselves focused, especially being, working from home, dealing with family. Just this morning, when we were getting ready for our call, I was doing a call with the contractor who's working on our house. So you get distractions, but if you can have like just three core basic things in front of you, it can help you craft craft your life and kind of keep things in check. So do you want to go one, step by step, number by number, starting with the first one, goals? You want to talk about that some more?
Um, yes, and I would love if you can give
Yeah.
your side
Well,
of Jews.
I mean, us together. Let's converse about goals.
Yes. What's goals? I mean, goals is something that you visualize. For me, something that you can actually, when you have clear goals, you can actually visualize where you want to be.
I
So,
think both of us here are huge on goal
yes.
setting and visualizing getting there.
So, what kind of goals can you, Georgiana, share? Like we have the vision goals,
Hmm.
future, and then we also have the business goals.
Hmm.
So what would be your, I don't know, top three business goals that
Personal
you can
goals.
share?
Well,
Well, as far as numbers, as far as strategies for the business, as far as goals, daily goals for your business.
I think it I think it varies, like you said, daily, monthly. I'll be honest, the way I work my goals is I have like an overall pie in the sky goal, like this is what I want to achieve in my life. It's not going to happen today or tomorrow or in a month, but like the first thing I want to do to help me feel settled, like I want to be able to buy my own home, and I want to, there's a certain amount that I want to earn for my income. So I start off with the big goal, and then I break it down into how I'm going to get there. And I usually like to set a goal for myself 5 years, 10 years, 7 years. Sometimes it happens in that time, sometimes it doesn't. But at least having it there will drive me and push me forward. Life goes, and then before you know it, like I've been out of school almost 10 years now, probably more than that. Don't think about it. Don't ask.
Wow.
Ignore that number. But I remember when I first got out, and it was like, okay, so you have 5 years to do this, and I was like, yeah, I have plenty of time. And now looking back, I don't know where the time went. So by having okay, in the next 5 years, I want to do this. It kind of keeps it at the front of your mind so that you're working towards that. So I start off with a big goal, and then I break it down. Okay, well, on my path to that, what does it look like halfway towards that, quarter way towards that? What chunk of that can I accomplish this year? And then what chunk of that can I, to keep myself on track with that annual goal, how much am I going to accomplish quarterly? So I work quarterly. For those of you guys who know me, I'm big on a planner. I'm taking notes. So I keep a planner, and I encourage everyone to keep a planner, a notebook, a journal, but whatever it is, something that you're consistent with. I'm not talking about scraps of paper. I'm not talking about, something that you have on you. Sometimes I'll even show you, like I write my goals. Like goals are so important to me that I write it down every single day. I'm not going to share
I
what,
love it. I
but it's
love
on every day. I rewrite my goal. So when I say keeping it in front of you, that's what I mean. So I work quarterly. What I want to accomplish quarterly is every 3 months, because there's 12 months in a year. 12 divided by 4 quarters is 3. So every 3 months, what do I want to accomplish in those 3 months? So I write those down. And then when you have that in front of you, okay, well, what am I going to do monthly, weekly, daily? So that's how goals break down for me. But yeah, it does keep you motivated because it's constantly in front of you. And your goal, sometimes in Avon, you hear us say your why, what it is that you got, why you joined this business, what you want to get out of this business for yourself and your family. I love that you put that as number one, because without goals, without a why, without motivation, you're just going to be flip-flopping. Anytime, anywhere the wind blows you, anywhere, anytime anything that's happening around you happens, you're just going to go with it. You're not going to, with a goal, it keeps you on course. Otherwise, you're just like, okay, yeah, let's go here today. Let's go there today. You're not going to be consistent.
I love that. I love that. I love that you write down your daily goals. I love planning, because when you stop planning, when you stop saying, okay, this is what I'm going to do to make this happen, and for me, it's about, like, what I tell people, people who I mentor. I tell them, look, write down your goals. Don't worry about if you're going to achieve them or not.
Right.
Don't think of you of less. Don't think less of you if you don't get to your goals, just write them down and just work your plan, be consistent, and have those goals present. For example, if you want to bring in, I'm big in leadership. I love recruiting, love recruiting and developing. So my goal for a campaign is 10 new representatives each campaign. So what happens? Some campaigns I meet my goal, some campaigns I'm not able to, or some I might surpass them, but that's always been my number. And I work on that number and I visualize it, and then it's like, for some reason, if I didn't get to the first few weeks, then it'll come together that the next month. But the point is that you must have them right there in front of you. I also set goals for sales. How many customers. Okay, so I would like for you guys to think of this. In terms of finding customers and sales, focus on contacting customers instead of the pressure of generating sales. Because when you contact a certain number, you're planting your seed, and the
Well,
sales are going to come.
I think that would fall into number two, which is schedule. And I think Nita was also talking about that. You set your goals, and then the problem or the disconnect comes with the execution, and that's where your number two thing comes in with the schedule. Because if you schedule those contacts, then that's what's getting you closer to your goal.
Yeah. So Stacy, this is for you.
It's for all of us, but I appreciate her transparency with us to share. So I just wanted to say we got you, girl. We're there with
We all have problems with execution. And when we talk about execution, is we talk about not being able to, have the time put in that we need to be able to execute our goals.
yeah.
So what works for me is that I have my daily calendar here. This is my calendar. It's a little beat up,
That's
but
because you're using it.
I always, every morning, and even the night before, I open it up and then I say, okay, what am I going to have scheduled for today? And I break it down into hours or minutes that each activity is going to generate. So if I'm working on social media posting, then I know that that's going to take me at least an hour. If I'm working on promotions, contacting new team members or customers, how many hours? I also dedicate my social media, time, how much time I'm going to be liking other posts, how many times I'm going to be posting and answering, answering posts, all of that. I combine it. I put it into my daily activity. So make sure that you're not robbing yourself from your time of producing those income producing activities and your schedule. You say, yes, I have a schedule, I'm working from home, but in reality, you're not really producing the activities that you want to produce. And it's so easy to fall off, like Stacy says.
Yeah, it's it's a reality for all of us, and I'm glad you mentioned it because I find for myself and even my family when they're watching me, even my like anxiety level, like my tension and my stress level sometimes when I'm using my planner and I'm writing things down and setting my schedule, um, either planning the night before for what I'm going to do the day of, or planning on Sunday for what I'm going to do that week, or planning at the beginning of the month for what I'm going to do that entire month. When I plan and I have stuff laid out, things go smoothly. I actually get stuff done, and I feel a lot less stressed about what I'm doing. So I think that scheduling is where maybe we need to do some more trainings and working on scheduling, because I feel like we all know we need to do it, but we're not so sure about how to go about doing it, how to get those like action steps into our calendar. And I didn't realize I use the word action steps a lot. And sometimes people don't even know what action steps are. So if you don't know what steps you need to take to get to your goal, how can you accomplish them? How can you get them done? So when you're creating a schedule, you're really looking at the activities. I love that you use activities, the activities that you're using. There's another term you use a lot, your income producing
activities.
Income producing, yes.
That's
I like that.
The name.
Hashtag. That's the phrase like you use a lot when we're talking, and I like that because it brings me back. Because sometimes you're doing stuff, you can spend a lot of time, and this is where I fall. I get into this category all the time, full transparency. I find myself doing a lot of stuff, but how much of it is actually income producing? Some of it, it's hard to tell because, for example, like social media, posting on your social media doesn't directly equal a sale sometimes, but long-term benefits. You're promoting yourself and you're getting yourself out there. So, having that schedule will help you to put in your calendar those things that yield long-term results, along with those things that yield short-term results, so that you can keep a balance. Because you don't want to be too much in any one bucket. You don't want all your eggs in one basket, so to speak.
Yes, and you're right. You're so right. I actually learned this from one of the personal trainings that I did many years ago, and then I started looking back at what I was doing each day, because I was busy and I also had 3 kids at home, and I had to be back at a certain time so that when they come back from school, I will be here. But then some days I was like, "Oh, what did I do today?" And there were days where I was drinking coffee with my neighbor and chatting. It's good that you have a social life, but that you limit your balance it. Yes.
And so a lot of people also talk about work-life balance. One of our coaches in Avon said a few years ago, there's no such thing as work-life balance. You will do what's most important to you. So you have to look at your activities, and those will show you what's most important. So if catching Judge Judy, the Netflix and chill, if Netflix and chill is your most important thing, that's what you're doing. So you have to look at your activities and say, okay, well, I'm a gamer. I love playing video games, but I have to look and say, okay, well, this is not, it's good for de-stressing. It's good for, family time, especially now that we're apart. That's kind of how my family connects. So it's good to do it, but I really need to look and say, okay, well, I can't spend a whole day playing video games. That's just not feasible. But, an hour with my family together, we're all in different states now, well, different areas, so we can get together in that. So maybe an hour or two, or maybe Saturdays, on Sundays, on the weekends. But if my whole life is consumed by video games or Netflix or hanging out the park or having coffee with friends, then that's my priority. So you'll see in my life that that's the thing that is taking up the most of my time, because that's what's most important to me. But if you're taking control, once you say, okay, well, what's really important to me, then you'll be able to craft your schedule around that and say, okay, well, if my goal is to really buy this house, I need to be doing things that are going to get me closer to that house. So Netflix and chill gets cut to maybe half an hour, and video games with the family gets cut to maybe the weekends or max an hour. But you'll start to allocate stuff, and writing stuff down in your schedule will really help you focus in. Because if you, I know a lot of us are not good with paper and books. That's fine. Do it on your phone, but you have to put it somewhere. Do it on Post-it notes, but you have to write it down somewhere, somehow, so that you can see it. Otherwise, you'll kind of just float. A phone call will come in, and then it'll be an hour and a half of your time.
Yep.
You really have to have it in front of you.
I love that. I love it how you broke it down And you cover a lot of the difficulties that many of us have. I'm not
I'm gonna give it to you straight.
I'm not a gamer, but I can look at the Cooking Network a whole day.
We fell into that trap. I've done that.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen,
I'll share really quickly with you guys. Sorry, continue, Millie, but I want to share something with them before we change
well,
to
we're going
training.
to talk about the training, and the training is not something that's going to take time. Everybody knows that it's important to take the Avon U training. I mean, go back. Like if you started all over again.
I do the new rep training periodically.
Me too. I love that new rep. Look, I was listening to one that Allison did. It was so structured. One of the new rep trainings webinars, she absolutely covered everything. But what I learned from it is that I was able to explain it to a new representative. I was able to refresh on that training so that I can duplicate it with someone else. So, yes, Donna, thank you so much for sharing. And everyone who's sharing in the chat, let's just do this. Let's
We can
get
do
to
it. We
the
can do it.
level.
We can do it. Every time in my head now, I see Malagas. We can do it. We can do it.
We're having too much fun here.
Like Donna and Nita, they're saying in the chat, this is so true. We know it, but we need to be reminded of it sometimes, all of us. And I think the training, just coming out of conference, taking the time out of your schedule to do things like that. I love conferences. I love Avon training, whether it's Avon University or the Facebook Lives. The stuff that I'm telling you guys about microbiome and prebiotics and probiotics and all of this stuff. Is that Susie coming in?
She
Hi,
was
Susie.
crying. She was crying.
She wants to be a part of the stream. She's our number one fan.
I'm sorry.
But no apologies. So yeah, Avon U, all the training that Avon provides. One thing I love about this company is that they provide a lot of training. Sometimes it could feel like, oh my gosh, there's a lot to learn, but don't look at it like that. Just take your time, schedule in a couple of trainings little by little every day. And I like that a lot of them are like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. A lot of them I listen to in the background, just hearing the voice, hearing the person say those words, prebiotics and probiotics and peony extract, hearing it a couple of times, it starts to sink in. I'm not naturally smart. I listen to the trainings. I wasn't born knowing this stuff. Nobody was. But when you do the trainings and you absorb it, you can go out and talk to your customers with confidence because you know what you're talking about now. And then I also want to encourage, as a side note, do trainings in addition to Avon trainings. I like that in the beginning, Milagro said, in your industry. You should be going out and you should be doing personal development and implementing it. It's a twofer. Like training is not just, I like that she said training and not just learning, because a lot of us attend classes and workshops and we're there, but we're not implementing it. So when you're thinking about training, you're retraining your mind, you're retuning, you're learning it on a level that is just more than, okay, I know that. You're sort of like burying it in there deep so that you can put it into action. It's not just like, okay, yeah, I know about that. So I love that she said training, because it's like one step further than just reading it. It's like, for those of us, you've heard that saying, don't just to be about it, don't just do it, be about it, or don't just say it, be about it. It's kind of like the same thing. So go out and, look in your industry, get the personal development books, look for classes in your area. In this day and age of social media and training, there are so many free online workshops. at the very least, go into YouTube, watch the videos that other people are sharing. You can learn a lot of the information that we used to have to pay for back in the days is now free on YouTube. Put it
Yes.
on
How do
in
we
the
create
background.
a Facebook page? And there's a YouTube. How do we create a Facebook page?
Yes,
How
Google
do
it.
we create a blog? And
Yeah.
there,
Everything I do. Sometimes people look at me like, "Oh, Georgie, you're so tech savvy. How do you do?" I Google it. My mom always says, Google it. As soon as she learned that phrase, now it's, we're like, Mom, how do you Google it?
yeah, it's like there's recipes, how to cook, whatever, and you have like a whole recipe show on YouTube for free.
Video instructions that'll take you through step by step. There's no reason why we shouldn't know this stuff. And if we're falling short, full transparency. I have accountability partners in my life who hold up the mirror and say, Georgie, this is the BS you're shoveling. Let's just get real. Sometimes it's hard to hear, but in the end, it's always more beneficial. But the truth is, and I'm saying this to myself too, that if you're not seeing the results that you want, you have no control over everything else in the world, but you can control your own actions. So these 3 steps, these are things that you do.
Mm. I love the accountability partners, and I think that everyone should have those, definitely. So we touch so many points here, and I just don't see a reason why anyone is not able to do this and execute.
Yeah.
So I hope that all of you,
It's a circle, 3 steps, or triangle, 3 steps.
we can be your accountability partners too, if you like to.
We are, and we're here every Thursday. I'm here every day at 8 p.m. as well. So you could talk to me in Milagros every Thursday. You could come talk to me at nights at 8 p.m. We'll be your accountability partners.
Yes, I love that. Georgiana is part of my mastermind group. So
Scary, no?
there's only 2 people there, you and Carlos. Okay.
I'm in good company. Shout out to Carlos.
And both of you are tough.
I always laugh when you say that because I'm like, what? Little old me? Whatever do you mean?
Well, this takes me to, hang around like-minded people, So people who are on your same page, who are not sinking your boat. If you have friends that tell you, hey, forget about today, you work for yourself, let's go to the beach, don't worry about your schedule, then they're sinking your boat.
I am that person, like, yeah, let's go to the beach. Let me get my camera and my laptop. You go run and play. My best friend, she's always like, Georgie, where are you going with your laptop? I need to work. I will go to the beach with you, but we're going to get some stuff done.
That is such a great thing. Yeah. I know, right? And every time you're in a corner, you'll be like, okay, let me hide over here so that they don't think I'm weird. And let me do some work.
I'm not hiding. That's kind of the cool thing about being mobile in this business. People don't really think about when you have your phone in your hand, and I'll just be like, oh, I'm editing photos. Sometimes my friend is like, what are you doing? I'm like, editing photos for my blog.
Or a video.
Yeah.
I love that.
So incorporate it. If you have your schedule, you'll also be able, we talk about work, but you guys know me and Milagros, we play and we have fun too. But having your schedule will free up the time to do those things as well. And you'll also be able to find, like I said, editing my videos and editing my photos. I can do that while I watch TV with my mom. So we're not saying take out the fun stuff completely, but you'll be able to look at what's important to you and what you can do while you're doing the things with your family. While my family games, sometimes we're doing game night, we take pictures, and those things might end up on my social media. Or sometimes while they do something, I'll have something else running on my computer. Maybe I'm rendering a video, so that's happening in the background, and I'm playing with them. So when you have your schedule, when you have your tasks and your activities, you'll see. And the thing I wanted to share, we were talking about schedule. I know you guys like actual stuff, so I keep a section in my planner, and this quote is the beginning: "Fortune favors the bold," just to encourage me. But I have a whole tab that I use for mentoring. I have pages where I track my team sales and my new customers, and I have pages with my action steps. So I wanted to share some of the things. This is what I've got from Milagros, my income producing activities. You guys see?
Awesome.
Leader check-ins, new rep follow-up, welcome calls, recognition, calling people who don't have orders or hold orders. Those are my leadership stuff. Calling for orders. So like following up with customers like, hey, by the way, was there anything that you needed? Or you said you wanted to get the blue shoes that are now sold out. Do you prefer the white? But like those kind of calls. Packing my brochures for mailing. Or dropping off wherever. Prospecting events. We're not doing those physical events anymore, but trying to find ways to do it on social. And then my blog posts. What kind of blog posts do I do? Reviews, training and tips, how-to videos, unboxings, and stuff like that. So those are some of my income producing activities, and I keep it there so that if I ever get stuck or in a rut, I can just go back to that list and say, okay, well, which one of these things can I do?
That is awesome. You know, we all, yes,
Long distance high five.
we all have different income producing activities. So we're going to give you a homework to all of you here. Homework time.
And all right, I'm ready.
You already did your homework. let's start with your income producing activity. So get a piece of paper right now or today and write down your income producing activities.
Just brainstorm.
Yes. What would you consider? And the reason why I'm telling you that everybody has different ones, because there's top sellers, there's top recruiters, there are a combination of both. There's new representatives, there's established representatives. So with the income producing activities, those are the areas that you most need to improve, to focus on. If sales is your your weak side, then try to incorporate income producing activities like what Georgiana has, customer follow-up, just getting orders from the customers. If you're lacking from recruiting, then your income producing activities will be, how many people would I contact? What will be my post? And the focus on what you really think is important. Those are your income producing activities.
Color code. I love colorful pens. So brainstorm in one color and then highlight in another color. Make it fun, guys. It's homework, but it's not to be like, oh, Milagro said to make a list.
When I looked at your calendar, I was like, oh my gosh, you have stickers, you have colors. Yes, Donna, she is very organized and visual. Totally a visual person.
I have my my vision board.
My gosh, I love it.
Tabs for my calendar, you guys. I don't want to give away people's personal info, but yeah, I'm very much. You have to find your own wheelhouse and what will work for you. For me, some of these pages are scary. Find one that's not. I decorate my planner because if I decorate, then I'll use the pages. So you kind of have to come up with your own tricks to keep yourself on task. Yeah, some of these are over the top.
That is awesome. Today is the day. I think that should
I don't know what was happening that day.
Every day. When I get up, we should all say, when you get up, you should all say, today is the day.
I love that you do that. I'll be honest, I don't feel that every day. But saying it, when I do have that, even just like some of my stickers, I try to put motivational stuff. If you guys watch, whoops, okay. I put those stickers, quotes, yeah. There's one that I put for this week. You know, I put these little stickers to motivate myself so that when I open to that day, um, to ignore my notes to myself to do my laundry, but it's perfect. Sometimes
Look,
and it makes me
Donna just shared something. She says there's a training called True Colors. Georgiana is totally gold. I have to take that training. What color am I? Look at you. Yes. Oh my
Donna,
God.
where's that? Is that an Avon training or another training? Can you post the link and share with everyone so we can
Yes,
all check
please.
in?
I would love to. I
Thanks
think
for sharing that, Donna.
I'm either purple or uh, or a hot pink or a blue.
I tend to be hot pink. Gold, rose gold, pink, and turquoise are my colors.
Yes, amazing. Wow, look at that. I love gold too.
And it's funny, I'm a silver person. I don't know why lately I've been gold.
Right. I love it. Yeah, Anita, Donna's gonna share it with us, and hopefully we can all get to see it and go back to it, to the link. I really appreciate it, Donna. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
And
We
yeah,
kind of we're over time, but we I don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind. But when it's these topics that I think you guys can learn from, I think
mhm.
it's important.
Yes, and all these tests, like they really help you, get to know you. Like the Sally Hogshead personality test. That was very, very good. I
Yeah.
didn't think that I was not open to change. Like I don't like change.
I
Well,
could have told you that.
are you serious? That was like, really? Is that me? Georgie.
Because for you, it's not on the surface. It's like you roll with the punches, so it's not obvious. But at the core of things, sometimes when things happen, you're like, "This is the way I do it. This is the way I've always done it. I'm going to continue doing it this way, but I'm going to find a way to make my way work for the new way." So because you're flexible in that way, it's not like, "Oh, this person doesn't like change," but like you stick to your foundations. So I don't see it as I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just good. That's your thing.
Well, no, like yeah, I know, but like understanding this, like maybe when I hit a brick wall, I mean, like, okay, this required changes, so maybe I can catch myself and
Yeah, it was definitely eye-opening. It was scary because I guess maybe at this stage in my life, I've been struggling with, I hate to say struggling with who I am because it sounds so like ephemeral, but, and I'm not that kind of person who's like, "Ah, I need to find myself." But I felt like, I felt like there was this conflict between who I was and what I was trying to be. And I think taking that examination made me kind of just say, you know what, that's the way you are. Work on your personal improvement and your personal development, but in a way that um, makes you a better version of yourself instead of you trying to be other people. Like it kind of helped me to celebrate my quirkiness, like all my shortcomings and crazy things. I'm just like, oh, she's not like that. Why do I do this? It helped.
yes, it really did. But
Yeah.
I'm in shock.
Take it. If you guys didn't take it, you had to attend conference, but let me see if I can I can at least get you guys the link so that you can learn about it.
Hmm. Yes.
I'm going to share it in the comments here so you can learn about what she's saying because you can still learn about the different personality traits. I'm going to type it in the chat box so you guys can just click it. And for those of you who are watching, this is the link to it. Avon paid for us to take the test, but you can still learn about the different the different advantages. And then if you want to take the test, you can take the test and find out about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it was really helpful. So thank you for sharing, and everyone who shared amazing, amazing feedback. We
Yes.
will see you next time here with Thursdays with Georgiana,
Emily,
beautiful Georgiana.
she calls it Thursdays with Georgiana. I call it Thursdays with Milagro.
Be
I'll
here.
be here again 8 p.m. Monarchy. I'll be on my YouTube channel at 8. I will also post a link to that. So if you want to join me tonight with your list, wink, wink.
Yeah, share your income activities list with Georgiana. Tonight at 8 p.m., she's going to be live on her YouTube channel, Georgiana H.
Yes.
So I will be there. You taught me a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I loved
I
it.
hope I can get you guys to learn and grow. I'm going to just paste the link. And hopefully technology will work out and allow me to do what I can with you guys. But
Yeah,
here's the link. Join me every weekday night at 8. I keep saying every day, but
I love that. I will be there.
yay, I'm Milagros and I have been having fun. Thank you for joining. I appreciate having people to talk to. And today's going to be a fun day for a good cause. So if you can join in, invite your friends to join. And at the very least, you'll get ideas for those of you who are representatives. You get different ideas for things that you can do as well.
Thank you so much. And Georgiana, for all you shared and all of you. It's an honor to be here and represent you guys and just you're
You guys
amazing.
are amazing.
Thank you for all you do. I will see you.
Bye, everyone.